Hi everyone, welcome to Southwest High School. I'm Jenny Moore, one of the counselors at Southwest. I will be presenting to you throughout this orientation video. We're going to cover a lot through this video. We'll talk about the IB school culture that Southwest is and has. We'll talk about some academic planning, balance factors. You'll meet our principals. We'll talk about school supports here at school. You'll meet the counseling and the Career and College Center staff. We'll discuss a bit about the distance learning model in Minneapolis Public Schools and the schedule this year. We'll talk about ways that you can get involved in Southwest High School, some important dates to be aware of that are coming up pretty soon here, and we'll end with frequently asked questions. So, in a normal world, we would be gathering you all together in our choir room. However, here I am at home through distance learning. I did want you to be able to put a face to the voice that you're going to be hearing throughout this presentation, but I'm now going to take my face off of your screens because we have some other people that would also like to say hello to you. So we're going to start with a video and then I will get into everything else.
Greetings, this is Dr. Butler. I am the proud principal of Southwest High School. Welcome to this new school year, 2021. Here at Southwest, we are family, and we welcome you to this amazing family of teachers, students, and everybody in between. So we want to make sure that you come in virtually or in person. You are part of an amazing family.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Camille Erickson, and I'm one of the assistant principals here at Southwest High School. I'm so happy to see you, and welcome to the new school year.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sean Flander. I'm an assistant principal here at Southwest as well. Welcome to Southwest. It's going to be a great year. I know it's a trying time in our history, and we're going to make it. And so looking forward to seeing you virtually and in person at some point in time.
Good day, everyone. I am Lacey Cannon, one of the assistant principals here at Southwest, and just wanted to welcome you to a great school year. I believe it's going to be different, but good. So I wish you all success this 2020-2021 school year, and that we are here for you. So make it the best. Take
Welcome
care.
to the family, everybody.
Welcome.
Woo-hoo.
Welcome.
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 Welcome back, students.
Yokoso.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Bienvenidos.
Welcome.
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 Welcome to Southwest.
Welcome.
Welcome.
This is Miss Jessica. I welcome you to Southwest High School.
Hey, Lakers. Welcome to Southwest.
Bienvenue au lycée Sud-Ouest.
Bienvenidos al Colegio Sudoeste. Welcome to Southwest High School.
Welcome, students. This is Miss Briskin. Can't wait to meet you.
Hey Southwest, my name is Jenna and I'm a health educator in your school-based clinic.
Hello, Lakers. Welcome back to 2021. My name is Miss Leip, and I teach in the special ed department. Looking forward to a good year. Bye.
Welcome to the new school year. My name is Stamatka Platikanova, and I'm a math teacher at Southwest High School.
I welcome you to Southwest High School. To all freshmen, it's a great place to be and great community. Have fun this upcoming school year. Be well, be positive, and let's go Lakers.
Welcome, class of 2024. I'm Lisa Ledman. I'm the Advanced Academics Coordinator at Southwest High School. I hope you had a wonderful summer. I am here enjoying the lake for the summer, and we welcome you to Southwest High School.
You're here! Or are you? How do we really know anything? How do we know what we know? Welcome. I'm so excited to think with you this year.
Hi Lakers, my name is Greta and I work in the school-based clinic. We're here, we're operational, we'd love to help you. We offer sports physicals, vaccinations, health education, nutrition, mental health. If you're interested in learning more about what we offer, feel free to text me or Google Minneapolis school-based clinics. Good luck, have a great year.
Hello Southwest, I want to welcome you back to school this year and I hope you have a great school year. Go Lakers!
All right, let's get into the meat of this. So Southwest is an IB school. IB stands for International Baccalaureate, and within that, the 9th and 10th grade students are in the IB Middle Years program, and our 11th and 12th grade students are in our IB Diploma program. In 10th grade, students complete a personal project, and in 11th and 12th grade, students have the opportunity to choose to pursue the IB Diploma in addition to the Minneapolis Public Schools Diploma. IB is a framework for academics that offers and encourages very rigorous coursework. We expect students to be challenged and we hold high expectations for students. We know that we are preparing you for your future and to become a productive, contributing member of our society. So you are encouraged to really think critically and engage in your learning. Diversity is valued and cherished and respected and celebrated. We value the richness that comes from the diversity of ideas and backgrounds and beliefs and experiences that all of our community brings to Southwest. And we are preparing you for the future. So another piece of the IB thread is that there's a philosophy that underlies the IB academic approach, which is that we are all global citizens. So the concept of local and global citizenship is also present in all IB schools. When you're doing your academic planning and planning for your Laker career, we ask you to think about this year, but also about the future. So what do you anticipate your academic path to be for the next few years? And even if you're a 12th grader, how do you need to prepare yourself for next year, whatever that will be for you? About 70% of Southwest students go on to a 4-year college after they leave us, and about 20% go on to a 2-year college after they leave us. So when you're reviewing your course options at your registration appointment with your counselor, you'll want to keep these concepts in mind. And if you'd like to get a sneak peek at the classes that you have to choose from before your registration appointment, you can find the academic planning cards on our website. If you go to the main Southwest website and click on the academics tab, go to course registration, and then go to academic planning cards. I think I've said already, we expect you to challenge yourself. We know that a healthy challenge is good for us. That's where we grow the most. And then the other thing that we want you to keep in mind when you're choosing classes and planning your academic pathways here is your high school graduation requirements. So some of you might be coming from different districts where you had entirely different graduation requirements. So making sure that you understand those now here at Southwest will be important. And then we also want you to keep in mind what the admissions requirements are for your post-secondary goals. And you can find this information again on the Southwest website if you go to departments, then counseling, and then graduation requirements. All right, so we want you to challenge yourself a lot, and we've told you that a lot of times already, but we also want you to make sure that your life is balanced. So we understand that you do other things than just school, even during distance learning. Maybe I should say especially during distance learning. You guys have responsibilities at home. You're involved in other activities than just doing school. You have friends that you need to be with and socialize with. You work. Many of you have jobs. And then we all need downtime, right? We can't just keep going and going and going. So your mental health, your stress levels, and just that overall well-being and quality of life are also really important considerations. So we ask you to really think about what academic areas come easily to you, or do you like the best? Maybe they don't come easy, but maybe you just think they're the coolest subjects. That's where we definitely want you to challenge yourself, but it's totally okay to cut yourself slack in other areas as well. It's very important, probably now more than ever, that we take care of ourselves. All right, let's get to know the principals. Dr. Butler. Dr. Valerie Littles Butler is your principal of Southwest. Sean Flandrick is one of our assistant principals, and he works with students with last names beginning with letters A through D. Camille Erickson, another one of our assistant principals, works with students with last names H through N. And Lacey Cannon, our other assistant principal, who works with students with last names with letters O through Z. All right, we'll get into school supports. When in doubt, please reach out. So we do need students and families to do some self-advocacy here. There's about 2,000 students at Southwest, and maybe you've come from another big school, or maybe you came from a small school, but we ask you to think of high school as the bridge between elementary and middle school, when you probably had teachers kind of controlling a lot of this for you and reaching out when they were worried. And granted, your teachers in your high school are still definitely going to do that as well. But it's sort of that bridge between now and your post-secondary experience, because in your post-secondary experience, you're really going to have to own that self-advocacy piece. So please, you have a lot of supports that you can access here at Southwest. So when you need support, just let someone know and we'll get you connected. So sometimes the support you need is just some information about the school, especially as a new family or as a new student. So the first thing I want to make sure we say is get to know our website. It's really your resource and your guide to our school. There's one caveat that I will say: you might find there's some pieces on the website that don't quite apply to distance learning, but we don't anticipate being in distance learning forever. So that's still on our website. And the parent and student portal. So portal is where you will monitor your grades, monitor how you're doing in your classes throughout a quarter. You can check attendance, you can access your transcript, see your class schedule, and there's a way for you also to contact teachers. You can just click the email button through portal. And parent and student portal links are also on our website. You'll access the parent portal through the parents tab and student portal through students tab. We also have a number of special events. Some of those events are just plain fun, and some of those events are very informational that we hold to make sure that families and students have the information that they need. So we're going to be reimagining some of those events this year, just like we are reimagining this orientation. And the main way we will communicate about those to you is through email and on our website. So please monitor those. At Southwest, we also have a school-based clinic, just like every other Minneapolis high school, Minneapolis Public Schools high school. And the school-based clinics provide comprehensive adolescent health services, so such as physicals, labs, reproductive health, dealing with illness and injury, among so many other things. You heard from some of our clinic staff in that welcome video. The student handbook is also another way to get some of the support, because again, sometimes the support you need is information about policies at the school or important dates throughout the school year. There's also a planner included in the handbook for students to use. And then of course our health office, our nurse's office, is staffed by a registered nurse, and our health office is there to promote students' health and well-being so that you can focus on learning like you need to in order to achieve. We have 4 school social workers at Southwest. Social workers help parents and students and staff identify needs that are interfering with learning, and then they work with you to make sure that you get the services or the resources and supports that you need. We also have a school psychologist who consults with parents and students and staff again, and conducts evaluations for special education services, provides interventions, and also helps to develop proactive prevention programs. We also are lucky to partner with mental health counselors here at Southwest. There at Southwest, I don't know where I am anymore. We have two different organizations that we partner with. Again, our school-based clinic. There is a therapist who works in our school-based clinic. And we also partner with Hachia Psychological Services to provide on-site counseling at Southwest. These services are also operating virtually and through telehealth methods right now. But it is nice during a regular school year, I should say, that students who do access therapy and therapists are able to do that without even leaving school. And then we have our school counselors. And I'm just going to go ahead to the next slide where we introduce ourselves. All right, we have Clinton Ferguson, and he's our 9th grade counselor, and he supports all students in 9th grade. And then there's me, Jenny Moore. I work with students in grades 10 through 12 with last names that begin with letters A through DIR, so we split in the middle of the Ds. Andrea Baldwin has 10th through 12th graders, last names DIS through KIZ, and she also works with all foreign exchange students. Shelley Landry has students in 10th through 12th grade, last names KL through REY. And then we are hiring a new counselor this year who will be working with students in grades 10 through 12, last names REZ through SCHR. And we have Janelle Vogel, who will have 10th through 12th graders with last names SCHS through Z. And for those of you that fall in the new counselors section of the alphabet, don't worry, Miss Vogel is going to be working with you guys until we get a counselor hired. And then in our Career and College Center, or our CCC, because that's a lot easier to say, we have Cecilia Caro as one of our coordinators, and Miriam Osman is our other CCC coordinator. Cecilia is with us full-time, and Miriam is with us part-time. And then in the counseling office, our clerical staff is Leif Kurth. So all of our contact information can be found on the Southwest website by going to the Departments tab and then to Counseling. So school counselors work in accordance with the American School Counseling Association to support students in 3 main areas, and that's academic achievement, career and college planning, and social emotional development. Most of our time is spent working directly with students, but we're also involved in behind-the-scenes school-wide structural plans. We work with students individually, in small groups, and we also facilitate Minneapolis Public Schools college and career readiness curriculum, which is called My Life Plan, and we do that through larger classroom lessons. And then we're also involved in crises intervention or responsive services as needed. All right, moving on to this distance learning business that we're dealing with these days. This website at the top of your screen, B2S, which stands for Back to School, b2s.mpls.k12.mn.us. That is a very important website these days, so you want to remember it and refer to it frequently. I'm going to point out a few things that this website covers for you. So there's a need to know section, and on that need to know section, you can see these are the topics that they cover. I'm just going to highlight a few of them. School supplies. Students do still need school supplies in addition to having a laptop or a Chromebook or a device, as well as internet during distance learning. They're going to want folders, things to write with, notebooks, to keep things organized and to take notes in. And if you need help getting any of that, please just contact our main school number and let us know. Technology. All students that need a device and do not have one at home will receive a Chromebook from Minneapolis Public Schools. If that has not already been coordinated for your child, please contact our main office and let them know that you still need a Chromebook, and you can also let them know about your internet needs. Our district is able to provide some hotspots as well. Attendance. So attendance is taken in every class period during this distance learning, and it's based on a teacher's interaction with students as well as the submission of homework. So you do still need to report absences. If your child is sick or going to be out for a day for some reason, absences still need to be reported just as they were before distance learning, because attendance is still tracked just as it was before distance learning. Grading. This quarter, Minneapolis has announced that grading district-wide at the high school level will be letters A through D, so A, B, C, and D, and then NC, which means no credit if you don't pass the class. So there won't be Fs. You'll get an NC instead of an F. The benefit of that is that an NC doesn't do anything to your GPA. So where an F drags your GPA down, an NC will not. It's just neutral on the GPA, but it does indicate whether if you didn't pass the class. If you do not pass a class that you need for graduation, if you get an NC in a class that you need for graduation, you do have to make that credit up. Food. Minneapolis Public Schools has been distributing food boxes since the beginning of this COVID-19 shutdown to all Minneapolis residents. However, that ends today. That ended today, I guess I should say. Oh, you don't know when I'm speaking. I'm speaking on Friday, August 21st. The meal distribution ended on August 21st. And on September 8th, which is the first day of school for high school, meal box distribution will begin again. It will begin then for Minneapolis public school students, however, not just the full Minneapolis community. This website, this b2s.mpls yada yada website, that website will provide updated information about the meal distribution plan when there's more details for you. If you need to complete the educational benefits form, you can do that there as well. All right, there are other pieces that I'm not going to speak into on that website. You can review those for yourself. They also have a distance learning section there where there will be updates. There's a back to school video from our superintendent. There's a special education section talking about how to make distance learning work when you have an IEP and the differences between homebound instruction and distance learning. And then there's a health and safety section focused on immunizations, COVID-19 testing resources, as well as COVID-19 protection. Okay, let's get into the Southwest building schedule. I bet you all want to know what the schedule is going to look like this year. And yet I have no information for you on that. So currently, our administration and our staff are weighing multiple scheduling options to determine a class schedule structure that will be best for our students and to support learning in this distance learning model. So we should have information soon about this for you. So again, please monitor the website, our website, Southwest's website, and please monitor your email because we will get this out to you as soon as we possibly have it to share. There are still ways for you to get involved, even though we are remotely learning. So there are some athletic programs running this fall, and then we still have our activities in our clubs. So the Minnesota State High School League announced that 4 fall sports could continue this fall, and that's girls tennis, boys and girls cross country, boys and girls soccer, and girls swimming and diving. The football and volleyball season was pushed back to a modified spring schedule that is supposed to start in March now. So if you are an athlete or have not been an athlete but would like to try something out, you can go to our athletics website, athletics tab from our Southwest website to get the information that you need. Additionally, we have a number of activities and clubs here on top of formal athletics that many of our students get involved in. And it can be a very wonderful way to get to know people at a new school. And some of those are definitely still going to be running during distance learning. Some may not lend well to working during a distance learning phase, but some will, and some are absolutely going to get going. So if you go to our website and look under the activities tab, you can see the clubs that we have, and contact information is there. So if there's something that seems cool to you, go ahead and reach out to those club advisors and let them know, hey, I'm new to Southwest and I'm interested in the badminton club. Badminton might not be the best example because that's, I think, in the spring, but check that out. All right, some important dates. So this month, throughout August, Minneapolis is distributing technology, so devices and other materials. Those will be distributed through our school, through Southwest. If you have not been contacted by somebody from the district yet to find out what your technology and device and internet needs are, please call our school. But we will also be releasing information soon about dates when you can come pick up the devices, pick up textbooks, and pick up other important school materials before the first day of school. Then there's the first week of school. So the first day is September 8th, that first week, September 8th through 11th. We'll have more information coming to you about details about that first week of school. Again, monitor email, please monitor our website. Curriculum night is tentatively scheduled for September 8th as well. That is the first day of school. And curriculum night is a night where parents can follow their child's schedule. So you're going to go to your child's first period class, second period class, third period class, and meet their teachers, hear about the way they communicate with families, learn about the syllabus, their class expectations. So in person, you would actually go to the different classrooms, but you'll do that virtually this year. We will still offer a curriculum night for you to be able to go to class just like your child does and meet their teachers and hear about their classes. Curriculum night is not a night for parents to talk with teachers about their child. It's more of an informational night for you. Then we have senior kickoff week, which is usually in the second week of school, and we're doing our best to keep that in the second week of school. So we're going to reimagine that a little bit. And there should be we're planning a number of different virtual events for students as well as for parents in 12th grade or of 12th graders to take place that week. So that is being coordinated by our CCC and our counseling department. So monitor our websites, look for our emails with information about that. We give an ACT to all 11th graders in Minneapolis Public Schools. It was postponed last year because it was scheduled in March when we were closed due to COVID. It had been rescheduled for October 6th. At this point, we have not heard that it is canceled, but we are not so sure that it is going to continue as planned for October 6th. So potentially there will be an ACT for 12th graders in Minneapolis on October 6th. Potentially there will not be. So keep that kind of on your radar. As soon as we get more information from Minneapolis Public Schools, as well as from our district, as well as from ACT, we will let you know if that's happening. Parent-teacher conferences come up in October as well, on October 14th, and that is a chance for you to sit and talk with teachers about questions that you might have, or just have those individual conversations about your child. Then MEA break is October 14th through 16th, when there is no school and teachers attend the annual educator conference. The last day of quarter one is November 5th. Minneapolis Public Schools grades on quarters instead of on semesters like many other schools. I know a lot of other schools grade on semesters. We grade on quarters. So this is a very important date to keep in mind. You want to have all of your quarter one work completed by then, obviously in accordance with teachers' policies and deadlines in order to make sure it gets graded for the quarter. Then the day after that, there is no school. That's record keeping day for staff. And then you come back to school on November 9th for the first day of quarter two, which is a fresh start for grading. All right. Frequently asked questions. Since you don't have the opportunity to ask me questions right now, I just want to point out that on our website, you can find a list of frequently asked questions. So that's under the information tab on the main website. And then you go to FAQs for Southwest families. You'll find information about how to create a lunch account, student IDs and bus cards, what to do if your child is struggling in a class, what if your child wants to take driver's ed, how to use parent portal, your child's schedule, getting involved in our school as a parent, reporting absences, logging into Minneapolis student accounts, and more. With that, we're done. We're really excited to get to know you. Welcome to Southwest.